Hi there, I am doing a Collectible Christmas unboxing. I know it's a bag, but we're going to call it an unboxing. I don't want to call it a haul because I didn't pick it out in advance. This is the January 2023 subscription. The only thing I have done so far is just cut open the poly mailer. So we'll go ahead and we will pull everything out and get started. Okay, they like to include some little extra things in here. So the first thing we will look at right here, this is a picture, it's a little kind of postcard, and it just talks about, this is again the Collectible Christmas Holiday Village, and what we will be making when I make this is the Cape Cod House and Village Tree. This is more of the poem. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos, every one of these little postcards is a different verse for the poem, and then by the time we're done with the subscription, we'll have the whole poem. I don't know what you do with that, to be honest. It's not like it gets sewn onto anything, and it seems like it's going to be a lot. This is a lot of a verse for this month. On the back of this little postcard here, it talks about the contents of what's included in the box. These thread colors are not included in the box. These are a separate purchase. I did purchase this thread kit from a shop on Etsy, but you may be able to find it at metimedelivered.com. When I went to purchase it in 2022, they were sold out. So I found it on an Etsy shop. But they have had it in stock when I've been on their website previously, so they may have it in stock when you're looking. But this talks about what is in this subscription here, and then also I have digital files that are in my account at MeTime Delivered. This is the really cute paper that they include. This tissue paper that all of the supplies and most of the supplies are wrapped in. I love it. I think it's adorable. And here we go. So the first thing that I always look at when I open these is the little booklet that they give you. So it talks about January 2023, Cape Cod House and Village Tree. That rhymes. I don't think that was intentional. And oh, they didn't do it. Usually the first page here is some sort of an advertising. They've talked about the thread kit and then their interfacings or stabilizers. But this is just the notes and helpful tips and the instruction key. And then this little booklet just goes step by step about making these projects. Generally, you have to have a 5x7, a minimum of a 5x7 hoop for your embroidery machine. These are made in an embroidery machine. So it just kind of goes over. It looks like a lot when you're first looking at it. It really breaks it down very individual, step by step, which is good for a lot of people because if you're new to machine embroidery, you really want to know what to do and when to do it. Because once you start laying down your fabrics, at some point you get where it's too late. Like when you're doing these applique pieces, you definitely would want to know you have to trim around that door because you're going to put another piece of fabric down for a different applique. And you would definitely want to know that you have to do this step before you do the window step, because otherwise your stitches are wrong. So it's very cute. And then it talks about you do have to glue some of the final pieces together. And then talks about the little tree there. I believe that the kit they send you only gives you enough for one of each. I don't know yet. We'll see as I start making all of this. You could essentially make more. You just have to get more of the materials. And that's fine. So that is that. Super fun. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to, I like saving the tissue paper. I don't know, it's probably like an old person thing. I did it with only a tiny little rip that time. Yay me. Sometimes it's the little things in life, right? I don't know. I feel like I want to keep the tissue paper, and then whatever I do at the end of this whole thing, like I could wrap up the finished items in the tissue paper. I don't know. But I do keep it separate from where I keep my supplies. So this is our little bag o' goodies. So what do they do first? We can go in order. That might be fun. So this is a bamboo inner hoop. This, according to the directions, it looks like this goes in the base of the little tree. These are, oops, you don't need to see the back that doesn't have anything. These are little fairy lights that will go inside of the tree. So that is adorable. I love it. I love cutesy little things. And then we will go ahead and we will open up our fabrics here. So the first thing, what's funny is when they pack this, they put it in a particular order that is not the same order that they give you on your little content card. So I'm constantly going back and forth trying to figure out what each thing is. This is what they call Kimberbell Applique Glitter in white. There are 3 5x6 sheets. I think it's got like a clear film over the top of it. I'm not sure. I have talked about this before. It's got kind of a plasticky flat backing. I use marine vinyl and marine glitter vinyl in a lot of the projects that I sell. This is much thinner. This is great for applique because there's not as much bulk to the item or the project. So that's cool. I haven't used any of Kimberbell's stuff yet. I have so many things from them and I need to start using them. This here is embroidery felt. This they are calling leafy green, and this is a 5x6 sheet. It's just felt. I don't know. It's not very. I have gotten some things from Kimberbell with their felt, and their felt is not very thick. So I don't know how I feel about that. In my old shop, I used to sell embroidered felt educational toys and like costume things like masks and wings. And I liked thicker felt because it holds up better with wear and use. But I assume for these projects, you don't have a lot of wear and use. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This here is what Kimberbell calls their silky solid. This is cotton. Silky solid to me is a little deceiving because, well, I worked for Joanne Fabrics for years, and their silky solids are actually like a silky satin rayon type fabric. This is probably a quilting cotton. It may be 100% cotton. It may be a cotton polyester blend, but it's definitely a cotton. It says there are 4 sheets. I only see 2 sheets. I don't know. We'll have to. Oh, there's 2 more now. You see, I don't know who packs these. That's funny. The 4 sheets, and this is what they're calling Cinnamon Bear. So it's a very red fabric there. And then we have, let's see, yeah, whoever packed this got super creative. This is another 5x6 inch silky solid. I'm going to call them quilting cottons because I feel weird calling it a silky solid. This is another cotton. They're calling this cashmere. And there's 1 sheet of that. And then there are 2 pieces of this coconut cream. So it's like an off-white. Then we have, there's a whole bunch of these. There's like 5 of these. These are 5 pieces of the Kimberbell shape form interfacing. I like how they call it interfacing. I think that some companies just struggle with what to call things. I have never used Kimberbell's shape form. I have used Pellon or Peltex shape form. And it just helps to keep the buildings standing up straight, basically. So yeah, this does not actually get put into your hoop. It gets floated either on top of the hoop or below the hoop, just depending what the project is. But you don't normally stitch a whole lot on this. Like, you wouldn't want to stitch dense stitches on this because I feel like it would cut the material away, but who knows? I haven't made this yet, so we'll see how they do. And then we have some chiffon here, 2 pieces, 6 by 8, and they don't give a color for the chiffon. It's kind of an off-white color. So there's that. And then we have some more felt. This is the Kimberbell embroidery felt. And we have, let's see, what color did they give us in the smaller sheet? Because that will tell me what this color is. This is the leafy green. And then there's 2 sheets of that. And then there are 3 sheets. We always call felt in sheets. I don't know why. And this is in the prickly pear. So it's kind of a lighter shade of the green. So yeah, that is the Kimberbell January Collectible Christmas, and it will end up making this little Cape Cod house and village tree. And if you haven't watched any of the other videos, I am recording this a little late. I'm recording this in May of 2023. I've had these sitting, waiting for me to do unboxings for a few months. Life sometimes is just very busy and we can't get around to the things that we want to. So I will be doing additional videos for each of these where I actually make the items. I will not be doing step-by-step videos. I don't do step-by-step tutorials for things, mostly because some companies don't prefer that. They want to do that themselves, and I respect that thoroughly and completely. I also don't want to give you bad advice about a project and have you mess something up. So I will do like a sped up video of like a sew with me where I will make these. And the goal is to have the entire village completed before the holidays. I am not sure if I will be keeping these for my own house or if I will be gifting them to a family member. I can think of a few family members that would absolutely love these. They would go with their holiday color schemes a little better than mine. And then I might make more of the villages. And in our house, we tend to do like a Halloween tree every other Christmas because that's how we roll. So I could do these in Halloween colors. I could literally make myself villages for every holiday because that is the blessing of machine embroidery, especially when you have any kind of software. You can edit things out, like this little mistletoe. I could just take it out completely. Even if you don't have software, you don't have to stitch things. You can skip over the steps. So these are great because you get the digital software forever. And I do love this particular kit because it does come with all of the items needed to make exactly what's shown. So I do not get anything for free from Kimberbell or Me Time Delivered. I do pay for this subscription myself. It is, for me, with shipping, it is $31.10 a month. It is a 12-month subscription, Started in November of 2022, and I'm looking forward to getting it finished and having another project under my belt. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you soon.